Are we live?
Yes.
We are. That we are.
See, that's why I need the video screen up so that I know when we're live. See, I can't. You guys have got me going in the dark. No countdown.
But that's why you have producers to tell you that we're live.
Yeah, I'd rather see. I can't tell when the camera's on you guys.
You're welcome.
I can't tell when the camera's on me. Hey guys, I'm sorry. Just giving a little direction to start the show. You know, we took a week off for Easter, and now you look and see what happens.
But we're back. Come on.
Yes.
Woo!
We are back with some brand new producers.
Come on.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Professionals. We can highlight.
Yes,
Can't
we
we?
can highlight every single chat.
Hola,
You see?
familia.
There you go.
You haven't seen that in weeks.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes,
No one else
that is pretty
is capable.
impressive. Well, you know, young brains are able to think
Fresh.
a little quicker.
Thank you for calling me young.
We're young.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So
I do.
let's have the
Well, you're older than
producers
the other producers.
introduce themselves.
Oh yeah, you could go to that way first. Okay, Ross, come here.
Ross, come here, man.
Oh, stop.
Not me.
I need the video up here.
Okay.
Oh,
You still
yeah,
can't
let's get the
see.
video first.
I still
Come on.
can't. I'm blind. I apologize for having to direct the
Just give me one
the
second.
squad.
You're just a phenomenal leader.
Yes.
And you just need to keep leading.
Get it? Come on,
Yes.
guys.
Hey guys, welcome in the chat room as well. We're so glad that you guys are here. If you haven't already, hey, why don't you send out a text and invite someone else to come and join us here at what we like to call the live stream on Sunday nights.
Yep.
There, I like that one.
Thank
I
you.
like that one. Every Sunday night at 7 o'clock. We do have a podcast that shoots out every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. So it is great to see it. Yes, our original producers, actually, we've got a young adult retreat happening.
Life
And,
development.
yes. Oh, life development. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Life development meeting. And they are thinking and dreaming about the future. So they're not here, but they made sure to find replacements.
best
it-
replacements
I don't,
ever.
are you guys better replacements than like what they get when football goes on strike?
I would say so.
Well, I still haven't seen myself on
Oh
the
well,
video.
I'm figuring it out.
We're
I'm trying-
getting there.
You can
We're
get
getting
there
there.
as Giuseppe struggles.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Come on, Ross.
Okay,
Ross, you
let me
go
slide
first.
over.
Yeah, you're here. You're here. You're you're right there.
You're
on the
there.
camera, brother.
You can see yourself there.
Hello. Say hi.
Hi.
All of
Gosh.
My
That's
name
the
is
worst.
Ross the Boss. I am 23, and I've been at Potential for 10 years.
Wow.
It's great.
So you came when you were 13.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you come with your parents?
No.
How did you get? What made you come?
Logan Smith, my best friend, invited me in 8th grade, and I've been here ever since.
Wow. We haven't seen Logan in a couple of weeks, but
Yes.
but amen.
There's a good
That's good.
reason.
There's a good reason.
Logan, hey, we haven't forgot you though. We appreciate you. All right, who else we got?
Hi, my name is Will Thomas. I have been here at Potential since 2020. And
good.
it's been a blast. It's been a
Well, it
blast.
seems like you've been here a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
I was
it feels
around.
like that. Yeah.
There was a time where like people couldn't tell me apart from someone else, and then after that,
I struggle with that.
I had to change my hair. You actually told me that I needed to change my haircut when you were like, "Oh, I can't tell the difference between you two."
Y'all are about the same height,
Yes,
similar build,
yes.
you know. And
We
then-
walk the same, kind of like it was a whole thing. It was really bad, and most people think we're twins, and we're not related at all.
Wow.
Not at
Praise
all.
God, right?
Yeah.
Giuseppe.
Well, my name is Giuseppe. I'm all the way from Peru.
Come
Lima,
on.
Welcome to America.
Peru. Yeah. Well, I moved to the States like 2 months ago. Exactly today, we get 2 months ago with my family.
sorry.
And I'm part of the Potential family since 2015.
That's
How
good.
did you come? How did you come to Potential?
Pastor
'Cause
Leo-
you Potential Lima is where you started.
Yeah, exactly. Pastor Leo is my wife's cousin. So
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
The more you
okay,
know.
let me explain. Let me
I
tell you.
didn't know that.
Let me tell you a story. So, Pastor Leo, my wife introduced me.
For those who don't know,
Yeah.
Pastor Leo is the now leading our Spanish ministry here at our Cooper City.
Amen.
Really good guy.
If we had good producers, we'd put a picture of Pastor Leo up so you knew who we were talking about.
You can find him on the Potential Church Instagram
Yes.
page if
Yes.
you,
You
go
can get-
and
you can
follow
Check
at
it out.
Potential Church.
Exactly.
on.
So yeah, my wife introduced me Pastor Leo, and Pastor Leo at that moment he was like 3 months just get to the Lima campus, and he asked me for help to do designs, but I wasn't part of the church at that moment. And then something happened in the church that I was before, and I started attending Potential, and then I just stayed there. I get married there. My wife. It wasn't my wife at that point. It was just my girlfriend. And then Pastor Leo, he did the wedding.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
Yes.
Incredible story. So they are the producers today. The other gentlemen are on their way to their couple days to plan and prepare. We had an amazing Easter. We took off for Easter, but
Yeah, we
just
did.
kind of update you. We
Pastor Leo.
saw
I can see Pastor
over
Leo.
800 folks make a decision.
We are producers.
We had
He
a
tried to hold up a phone to a light, and it was a terrible glare.
Yeah.
We're
We
getting
tried.
better at it, though.
Yeah.
we had 800 folks trust Christ. We had 100 folks
Come on.
put on the God jersey, and several thousand folks show up in person, and several more thousand folks show up online. So
There you go.
it
And
was
a fair amount returned.
yes, it's always
And
good.
we have two services at the same time.
Yes, we haven't done that before. We've
Yeah.
done services on the half hour, but we've never done two at the same time.
It was great.
And
Spanish
it did work
service was
out. We
good.
started out with teaching in the Spanish service, and then they did worship, and then
Yep.
in the English service they did worship, and then they did teaching. So, anyways, it was an exciting weekend. And if you attended online, man, I'm glad that you did. If you didn't, you can go to Potential Church's page on YouTube or online, and you can catch last Easter. You can catch the Easter before that. You can catch the Easter of 2020 when there was nobody in the auditorium except for pictures of people that we took. We had the police show up in the early days of COVID.
I remember that.
But that's the past. We're going to move on.
Please.
Hey, I am glad you're here today, and we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling right off from the beginning. So there's some cool things and uncool things happening in the culture. We like to call it Tea with Mr. T. All right, we are back. You guys have done a great job of being able to highlight the comments,
you.
but you can't show me the video.
I'm sorry. I don't know what button I need to push.
Anyways, are you going to be able to put that up on the video,
Which one?
the story, so
Yeah.
they can see it online
Yeah,
as well?
yeah, sir.
That's
Yeah.
a simple push
Yeah.
of a button.
All right, so Shedeur Sanders' draft slide shouldn't come as a surprise. Now, for those of you who don't keep up with the NFL draft, Shedeur is the son of Deion Sanders, one of the best football players that have ever played the game. He played at Colorado, not Deion, but Shedeur. And at one time, he thought he might be the first person drafted. Thought at the very least to be the second best quarterback in all of the draft. They thought in January, it was said that he would go somewhere in the top 3 picks. He didn't make the top 3. He fell all the way, not to just the second round, the third round, the fourth round, but the 5th round, pick number 144. The team that picked him, the Cleveland Browns, had already picked a quarterback.
Ahead of him.
Yes, he was the second quarterback picked. I can't imagine a more challenging, and it's in front of everybody. That was the story of the draft.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first time that the 144th pick was the story of the draft. But His teammate got picked, I think, second.
Second overall.
Yeah. And it's interesting to see why. And it's interesting. And the reason it's the story of the draft, because nobody knows really the answer. I will tell you what I think, and then we'll see if anybody online has a different idea. Go Browns. They need some help. Maybe Shador, now they've got 5 quarterbacks.
One of them has to work.
Let's hope so.
5 quarterbacks. But anyways, I think, because I like Dion. I bought his recent book that came out. I'm sure he'd get on my nerves if with his, he's very confident of himself. But, when you're one of the best football players that's ever played, I guess it's pretty easy to be. And for those of you who don't know, who don't keep up with sports, that's fine. But not only was Dion one of the best football players who's ever played, he played professional baseball at the same time.
Yeah.
He'd get in a plane, fly to play for the Atlanta Braves. I think he won a World Series. I don't know if he ever made the All-Star team or not. I can't remember, but he was an incredible baseball player as well. Kind of like a Bo Jackson, for those of you who are old enough to know who Bo Jackson is, except for Dion was a better athlete.
The first draft was from here.
Huh?
The first draft
What?
was from here,
Oh, was he?
from UM.
That's right, he was.
Like Cam Warden,
Yeah, Cam Ward.
most likely.
The quarterback, yes, the quarterback from Miami. But anyways, I think what I read was that he didn't interview well because he thought he was going to go early. And if you think you're going to go early, there's certain teams you want to go to, certain teams you don't want to go to. His dad was very, very vocal about that. And I think it comes down to this. Certain amount of talent allows you to operate in a certain way. And he's much more talented than the 144th pick, I would say, in my limited football knowledge. But he's not good enough for him and his father maybe to position himself the way they did, and then still get picked. That's I think in life, it's kind of like there's a certain amount. There's LeBron James, and LeBron is at a whole nother level. So, and then there's everybody else. And I think it's true in every sport. And I think Shador is, may end up being a great quarterback, but I think teams are fearful, one, that Dion would cause trouble and then maybe want to become the coach himself. Because, Shador's only played for his father.
Yeah.
And it's like, do I want to draft this guy that, let's say he's going to play backup for a couple of years while he learns the position. And as soon as we start losing the crowds, we want Shador. We want Shador. And then if I don't put him in, we want Shador and Dion. We want Shador. And it's like, am I going to draft that guy? Is he good enough for me to risk that? Because if he's good enough, he's going to come in, he's going to win me a Super Bowl, then I don't have to worry about it.
So I have a question. So is it more about is it a penalty more that he's very confident? Because I would want my quarterback to be as confident as possible. I don't want my quarterback going in there saying, I think I can get you to the promised land. He's literally telling you, hey, you draft me, this is going to turn around.
Yeah.
And all he has is he's turned around 2 programs. So he followed his dad to Jackson State, and then he followed his dad to Colorado. And Jackson State was a nobody school until they got put on the map. And then before Dion got there, they were a 1-win team, and now they were like in the college football playoffs. So I think I would want my quarterback to be that confident.
Well, you got to think that maybe he's a little more arrogant, confident, whatever word you want to use, than his teammate who got drafted, Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Right? But Travis got drafted. It didn't get in the way of him. So I think it is, and I think that's because of his talent. I think it's because of his dad as well. I think there is a sense that, do we want to deal with this? Dion, like I said, I like him. I read his book. I think he's done an incredible and amazing job at both of those places. But he does create a unique environment. He does attract the camera. And I think, is Shador good enough to risk that? And evidently, most of them thought
No.
No. You know, I don't think there was a per se conspiracy. There's too much money involved. If you think he could help you win a Super Bowl, you know, I would think you would draft him. And I could be wrong, but I just think that maybe he thought he was going to get drafted. He acted like a top 10 draft pick, and maybe he wasn't in anybody's eyes. And it's like, you can't act like a top 10 if you're not a top 10 talent. Okay. And that would be my thing, you know. It's sad. I hurt for him. You know what I mean? Because he had to live that out in front of the cameras.
Right.
You know, not getting picked on the first day and then stand up and say, hey, tomorrow's the day, not get picked on the second day. And then on the third day, a whole round has to pass before you. But again, they profess themselves to be Christ followers. So who knows? Maybe God will use this to not only put a fire underneath him, but also put a sense of humility, within him. So I root for him
For sure.
because I like him. I like his family. But anyways, that's the first time we actually had a sports conversation. What do you guys think in the chat? Danny says a package deal. I think that's maybe what they were afraid of. I think that's what they were drafting him as drafting Dion. I think there's some. We'll find out.
Someone will pay him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they say that he was unprepared for. He didn't have an agent. All of those things cost him $30 million. Not getting drafted when he did, as opposed to earlier.
Yeah.
And if it was basically based upon not acting like a second rounder instead of a top 5 or whatever, then it cost him the contract that he'll get there will be $30 million less. So now, if he's great and down the road he makes $400 million, that $30 million won't matter near as much. But I think he made $2 or $3 million last year.
Yes.
So
Change.
it's not like he's hurting.
NIL
And
is
his
a crazy
dad's
thing.
made a few dollars along the way. Now to totally change subjects, we're going to talk about women in space.
Come on.
Da, dun, da, da, dun, da, da. I don't know if you saw, this happened a couple weeks ago where the Blue Origin, which happens to be Amazon, Jeff Bezos, right?
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah, sent an all-female space flight into space.
Go
Yeah.
women.
Yes.
Talking about.
Oh, women.
Go women. Glad you're here.
I think here's
So good.
Here's the question.
Go women.
I think there was 6 women, 7 women,
Yeah.
5. I don't know, but they were in space. I think for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they broke through the
was a sneak peek.
stratosphere, I believe.
Carrie Perry was there.
Nice.
Katy Perry, I think, was the most famous. You had Gail King that was up there.
His fiance.
Yes, his
They're
fiance.
closing Venice for their wedding.
Huh?
They're closing Venice.
Like all of Venice.
Yeah, all of Venice.
So, anyways,
That money is
we're not
crazy.
talking about their wedding. We're talking about space, women in space. What do you guys think?
Help it.
There was a big deal made about this all-women space trip. And I think that is what gave them some issues. In that they're called astronauts. Let me put it that way. Should they be called astronauts?
Astronauts. Amy Jacobs says astronauts.
Yes, she has weighed in. She has weighed in. We've got some positive comments there. Amber says, "Oh, good," or something.
So cool.
So cool. Women in STEM. Katy Perry was in space. She was in space. Now, I don't think that they should be called astronauts.
Of course not.
No, I mean they took a small little
Space
trip.
travelers.
Pastor Leslie just puts an emphatic no.
Space passengers.
But
Just no.
They are called astronauts, though. They are introduced as astronauts.
No, come on.
I mean, they checked it out for a few minutes. They said this is boring, then they came back. So I don't know.
No, but I saw Gail King. She called herself an astronaut. She said, "Oh, that's and she's a news kind of person."
Yeah, she
Katy
was
Perry
stressed.
called herself an astronaut.
Come on. Huh?
The website calls they're introduced as
They
astronauts.
want the credit. They want the title. They want the role.
I think that I'm saddened because I think what they did is really, really cool. It'd be awesome to go to space.
Would you do it?
Yes.
To film TikToks.
Oh, Pastor Danny, make that happen, please.
I would do that in a minute. Yeah, it's only like $250,000. So,
Yeah, I can make it happen.
but I think it's sad that they made it look bigger than it is. So they got a lot of bad press and bad.
Yeah.
And I think some of that's jealousy, first of all, because you got to admit it's cool. I mean, who
Yeah,
doesn't want to
it
go
is.
to space and float around, even if it's only for 4 minutes? It's like, woo, woo, right? But they're not astronauts. You know how long they trained?
I don't know, an hour. and a
2
half.
days. 2 days. They trained
Oh,
for 2
yeah.
days
2 days.
because they had to train on how to get in the ship, how to get out of the ship, and how to put on and take off their seatbelts.
Yeah, but like you can have the fun of going on the trip, but don't be like, oh, I deserve all the credit.
Right.
Of, no, you went to go skydiving basically.
Yeah.
Is what you did.
Professor Brad just said some things there.
What's
According to the U.S. government qualifications, they do not qualify as astronauts.
Where's the research? Can we pull that up? Just have it-
yes,
Give us the source.
yeah.
I would agree. I would agree. But they do call themselves, and Blue Origin, if you go to their website, advertise it as, come be an astronaut. You know who else?
What is a marketing stuff? It's not like,
Right.
doesn't make
But
you
I'm
an
saying,
astronaut.
but if you're introduced as if Katy Perry at her next concert, they introduce her as an astronaut, return from space, make
Astronaut
her
artist,
welcome, Katy Perry.
Question:
Yes.
If you go to space for 4 minutes, are
Yes.
you calling yourself an astronaut? Is the question.
So you're gonna be
Is the
pastor,
question.
author, and astronaut.
Of course you
Yes.
You would.
You're gonna come back with your NASA T-shirt. Yeah.
Yes. I come back with my astronaut helmet.
Yes.
I don't think they had. Did they wear? Yeah, they had helmets. I think.
Yes, I think so.
Or else.
And Versace suits, space suits. Anyways, good for
Thank you,
them.
Pastor Brad.
Good for them. Sadly, they did make it. It's an all women. They're not really a crew. They're travelers. Whoever said that, I think that's a great idea. They're
Yeah.
they're
Great term.
space travelers. That's a good space tourist because they didn't do anything. I mean, it's all. They don't have to push any buttons. They can't control it. It's just get in. It's still blasting off had to be scary. I mean,
Yeah.
The whole
and
experience.
yeah,
You
and there's
give
some
them credit
risk
for-
involved.
for going to have fun.
Yeah. But
about
I think the whole thing was like less than 10 minutes. That'd be the sad thing. You know what I'm saying? Get all fired up for this deal. And
Yeah.
you're like, it's over. The whole roller coaster took longer than that. you
Yeah.
know? But anyways, it's a pretty cool deal. I'm sure they got some great pictures. And I wonder if anybody's asked them if the earth is flat. Because, you get that high. You should be
Flat
able to see.
earthers. If the earth is flat.
I saw Katy Perry kiss the ground when she got back.
That's how you know she's not an
Yes.
astronaut.
And I heard her talking, and she said she experienced the divine,
Enlightenment. I don't know.
femininity or something like that.
Go women.
Isn't Katy Perry a pastor's daughter?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I believe so.
what do you guys think? Would y'all go?
Who, me?
Yeah, you guys, the guys in the chat. Would y'all go?
Oh,
In
absolutely
space?
not.
Would you not?
No.
I go with the crew.
You wouldn't go?
No.
You would go?
No.
You wouldn't go?
I'd be a part. If you wanted someone to, assist you in lollygagging.
And lollygagging.
To get some
I'd be
B-roll.
present.
To get some
So some
B-roll.
B-roll and footage. Yeah.
How about you guys in the chat? Would y'all go? I think I would go. Now maybe I wouldn't if it got closer. I might freak out, but
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm thinking it's in 10 minutes. I'm either going to live or die. It's not like,
You said your goal, so.
Might as well try it out.
No, I think I would go. I can't imagine that I
You
wouldn't.
feel that is safer than the parachute.
Yes, a lot safer than the parachute.
Listen,
Yeah.
if it's paid for, count me in.
If it's paid for?
Yeah.
If it's free, it's for me.
Stephanie says she wouldn't.
Oh no, she can't.
No.
Stephanie can't?
You see how they go? Sitting in that little thing? Like,
Well, now I might have to check that out, but I'm sure I'd be fine. It's because it's just. It's just 10 minutes. It's just 10 minutes. I said,
We fit in there.
I have said, when I went to Cuba, I sat in the
GoPro?
back seat of a very, very, very small car for a very long ride. No, that's the way they used to be.
Well, I saw how that lady came, the one that stayed there for 9 months. Yep.
See, Matt said, I have forgotten that, Pastor Matt, that we did the assimilation.
At NASA.
We were being reminded just a few moments ago of the astronaut that we had. And actually, if you want to get technical, I have been to space.
Yes.
Yes.
You're right, Pastor.
I remember.
Yes.
I have. And it's online if you'd like to watch it.
Call it.
Amen.
Right? Can you pull that up, producers?
We can.
On a phone.
We're on it.
Yeah.
Put it up
We're
on
on
the
it.
camera.
Anybody else? Vicky says no. Alicia, would you go? Danny, would you go? Pastor Matt? Who would go to space?
I would need like a.
Abby
an
says
Chris
no.
said I would do it.
Yeah, there you go,
I go with
Chris.
Chris.
Isn't Chris the
Okay.
one that wants to be an astronaut?
Yeah, you know what we should do?
you're right, he
Me,
does.
Chris, Ross, we can start selling donuts and stuff and raise the money to go.
Let's.
We only need $750,000.
Just need another summer market.
For all
there it
that.
is.
Yes.
A summer market. Let's go. Or if enough people decide to, tithe, Temple Centurion, we can.
Yes, because they want their time to send
Yes,
their
to send their pastor to space. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Church.
Take the whole year's budget.
Pastor Danny says that yes, I would.
Danny. So now we need $1 million.
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
Oh, me, woman power. All right. It's time for a quick. Leslie says she would go. There you go. Giuseppe, did you say whether you would go to space?
I will.
Will you?
Yeah.
Wow, that price. Now we're getting close to 2 trips.
Yeah.
Have to get,
But I'm okay with Disney.
maybe we can get Elon.
Okay with Disney. Space Mountain. Yeah.
Yes.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Hey, we could get Elon to send up one, and we could go on Blue Origin. And then what's the Boeing one? What's it called?
I don't know.
But we could organize it. Maybe they'd let us go like a 3 rocket race to space.
Oh. And scientists can build it, and we'll just ride in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We'll get Elon to build one, Blue Origin to build one, and then Boeing to build. I don't want to ride the Boeing one. That's the one that had
Yeah.
problems.
No.
Oh, me. Anyways. Pastor Matt says he wants to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
afraid of sharks.
I was going to say, has he heard there are such things as space sharks?
No.
He's afraid of sharks.
Count me out.
Not space.
Oh, me. Speaking of Disney.
I think we need one.
Leslie didn't say a wheel.
I think-
This is a West wheel name.
I think Pastor Leslie wants a summer market. That's what I'm hearing.
That's we only got to raise $2.5 million.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
You know what it's time for?
What is it time for?
It's time for the chat to help me with a little bit of an American quiz.
Come on.
We have no music, but
We can get music, right?
A lot of Americans here in the
all right. So it's an American culture quiz. How much do you know about this week's topics?
All right.
I think I know a lot.
Let's start.
How many questions are there so I can tell you how many I get right?
We have no clue. We're taking this quiz all together.
A winning jockey has described this annual event as the most important thing in horse racing. What is he referencing? Well, we know. I think it's either the Belmont, the Kentucky, or the Preakness.
Let me.
So 3 out of the 4 answers.
It's only wow.
We're down.
I mean, you lean. Yeah, that's the one you lean toward, but then you think, that's almost got to be too easy. What do y'all think? Is it Kentucky?
It's the Kentucky Derby.
Where do
What
we
time of the year is? Have you heard about the Kentucky Derby?
Isn't the Kentucky Derby during the summer or in the fall?
I know, but have
Give me
you?
a
I
March
mean,
thing.
he says the most
So
important thing in
there-
horse racing.
4 people say Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, I think it's
All right.
Kentucky.
Okay,
Let's
let's go.
see.
Let's go. Let's go.
I
the
think. Hold
people.
it.
Oh, that's correct.
It is
Yeah.
correct.
Yay.
Okay, the 5th president of the United States. I was born April 28th in Virginia. Served 2 terms. I know this one. I know the answer to this one.
Oh,
I'm gonna share it off camera, and then let you guys in the chat.
All right.
camera. Okay.
Okay. We got the answer.
All right. I think I know the answer. What do you guys? Who was our 5th president? He served 2 terms. And let me give you another hint. He wasn't the only one in his family that became a president.
Wow.
I can't see from here, but it's one of them.
Shh. I hear you. What do you all think? Well, I'm going to tell you the answer because I know American history. John Quincy Adams served 2 terms.
All right, let's go.
Correct.
With confidence.
No! James Monroe.
Oh no!
I gotta see why.
One for 2.
James Monroe was the right answer.
I got to go back and see why. I felt so confident.
Oh man,
Almost as confident as Sanders, right?
Yes.
I can't go back.
Wow, you're gonna be.
I wouldn't get drafted.
144.
My draft stock just fell.
5th round.
Oh man,
Just plummeted.
yeah.
You did not come through.
So much more. The story of John Adams and John Quincy Adams is so much better. I thought John Quincy Adams was the reason I thought I was right is I thought John Quincy Adams was the fifth.
I thought it was the 3rd.
John Quincy?
No.
Isn't Thomas Jefferson is the 3rd
Jefferson's
president?
3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people say Monroe. That was the right answer.
Yes, you got it.
I didn't know that.
No.
All right. But I did you know that or did you Google that?
I think they answered just as we answered. So.
Okay. The famous Broadway musical just celebrated 80th anniversary in April. Which one is it?
Ooh.
I have no earthly idea. It
Gabby,
seems
what
like
you got?
most people are saying the Phantom of the Opera.
So we have one answer correct and the other one is wrong. This is the 3rd one.
So they're saying
Right.
the chat's saying Phantom of the Opera.
You want to go that?
Yeah, I mean it's
All right.
Trust your chat.
All
We'll
right.
go with the
Okay.
chat.
All right. Wrong. Carousel.
Carousel, which I'd never even heard of.
No.
I've been on a journey of self-realization and transformation for years, said this actress born in April in California in a recent public statement about her divorce from husband. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it's Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yes, it's Jennifer Lopez.
I don't.
Why has it got to be Jennifer Lopez?
This is something that Jennifer Lopez can say.
I know
Yeah.
she was not born in
Yeah?
She was born in
Right?
and yeah, so it's not Jennifer.
Why do you know her birth month?
I think it's Jessica. I think what
Gabby, what?
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Simpson. Jessica Alba.
I think it's Jessica Alba.
What the people said.
What is the chat?
Well, there's a delay, but we'll get
Everyone's saying
So the
J
people
Lo,
say J-Lo, yeah.
but Gabby is swearing J Lo was born
Pastor
in
Matt
July.
Said, Pastor Matt
So
said Simpson.
all of y'all are wrong.
Jessica Simpson. Interesting take.
We'll have 3 on J-Lo and 2 with Simpson.
All right, let's do Simpson.
All
Because
right.
we know it's not J-Lo.
All right.
Oh yeah, we know.
Wrong. Jessica
Jessica
Alba.
Alba.
I was right.
Pastor.
Finally, I got one right.
When
Yeah.
are you wrong?
Jessica Alba. A modern-day American flag contains 50 stars for 50 states. Was introduced in which of these years? Wowzy.
Well,
I can't see from here.
I can't see the date. 1961,
Okay, let me-
1960,
There you go.
1950. Oh, 58, 59, 60, and 61.
58. That's my
Well,
guess. That's my guess.
the last state was Hawaii or Alaska?
Probably Hawaii because it's
Hawaii.
out. It's far out there.
What?
it's a nice
Good
reason.
stuff.
Far out there.
Good stuff.
Alaska's
So
a
it's
tiny bit closer.
historical
That's good
reason.
logic, Ross.
Yeah, it's,
Isn't Alaska closer?
that's a lot because it's
I'm
over
pretty sure
there.
Alaska's
Like,
a 49
What do you
state.
guys think? I think 59.
That's what I'm saying.
Pastor
I think
Matt says 58.
Who's old enough to know? Not you, Pastor Troy.
No,
Not Pastor Matt.
I wasn't born.
Anyone in the chat?
Where is your guess?
You're getting 58 from everybody.
I said
What did I
58.
say? Oh, I said 59. Well, let's go with 58. That's what
58.
everybody's saying.
All right. Okay. Wrong. 60.
60.
Man.
Wow.
Oh.
This state is the leading producer of fresh artichokes in the U.S., producing nearly 100% of the nation's crop. Artichokes.
What are the options?
I don't even know what artichokes
I'm going to
are.
go off the board and say Nevada.
Are artichokes roots?
No, vegetables.
But they're not a root.
They're not a root vegetable. I'm going to say Nevada.
I'm with you.
Definitely.
I don't have a clue, but
I
I'm
don't
with
think
you.
it's California, and I don't think it's Iowa.
I'm saying
Ooh, Iowa's like corn.
I think it is California.
I've traveled
Really?
all around Iowa. It's corn.
I mean, I have no earthly idea. I'm just guessing, but everything grows in California, don't it? It's the
Plenty of stuff.
everything grows state. Well,
Pastor Danny says Iowa.
yeah, we don't have
I don't know.
a strong
Iowa's
answer.
so corn related. I think Nevada. If it's anything, it's gonna be
Nevada.
Nevada.
All right,
or
let's see.
None of the other two.
Pastor Brad says Nevada.
Let's see what we
Okay,
got.
let's go.
I trust Pastor Brad.
California. You were right also. Yeah.
Oh, I got another one.
Come on.
Why never listen to us?
I know it. I got
Next time, let's
another
go
one.
with
Next
your
time we're
answer.
going with your choice. All right.
Which American poet, oh, I'll be good on this one,
Yeah.
wrote The Murders in the Rue Morgue, published in April of 1841, and generally considered the first detective story.
Ah, yes, my favorite.
No. Also, then you know if it's your favorite.
No, absolutely not.
1841. I'll tell you, I'm going to tell you guys an incredible, it's an old show, like 2010, 2011. Awesome. Speaking of crime, it's on the BBC and it's called Sherlock. And that the actor that plays Sherlock is amazing. It is so entertaining. And there's 4 seasons and there's 4 episodes in every season.
And aren't the episodes like 2 hours a piece? It's like almost a movie.
Yeah, they did it like a movie. It's just I've watched it in the past and I started watching it again, and because I love that kind of detective, figure it out. You know I love a lot of the the difference between the BBC and the American television is British television is slower.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like a Columbo episode or a Perry Mason episode. There's not violence because they don't per se have guns. Now Sherlock's got guns, but they move slow. Where modern, American shows are very quick and fast. I have no idea.
Frost. I'll go with Frost.
People said
Poe is winning.
Yeah.
So let's go with Poe, but I think it's Lovercraft.
Let's go with yours.
No, don't go for mine because I'm not that confident.
you. I trust
you.
I'd rather just be right, not
I'm
be
with
wrong.
you. All right. I'm with you.
That's
All right.
fair.
Okay. Let's go with Poe. Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
Very good.
Chad.
Come on.
Come on.
Very nice. Which U.S. space shuttle placed the Hubble Space Telescope? 1990.
You're around there.
Yeah,
Do you
I don't
remember?
have. I don't know.
You were busy building the church. Who
Yes,
cares
I
about-
was.
who cares
Well, you
about
know what?
space?
I don't know. I wasn't pastoring in 1990.
You moved? I know 2000.
Yeah, no. Steph and I just got married.
Yeah,
I
we were
was-
playing basketball at the time.
I was doing the work of the Lord in a different location.
So what people say?
Discovery. All right, let's go for Discovery.
Discovery.
Giselle says Discovery.
All right, let's go with Discovery.
Yeah.
Giselle, let's go.
Come on.
Nice.
All right,
Oh,
it
very
says.
good.
All
Thanks
right,
for playing.
guys. Well, thank you. We gotta hurry here. We've got verbal. What's it called?
Wordle?
Wordle.
World.
We've never lost this game.
Come on.
This is, you know what? We're just going to call this game night. We just played that game. We've got 2 more games to go.
Come on.
Yeah.
So we're just having a little bit of fun. It's like we're all here hanging out.
Yep.
And
do
now
it.
we got to come up with a 5-letter word.
What do you space?
The
or
first 5-letter
games?
word that shows up
Oh,
on the screen
okay.
we're going to use.
Okay.
Space.
No. Someone has to type something.
Oh, there's space.
There you go.
Yep.
Start typing.
Yeah, type it in there.
bad.
Oh, we're gonna click it with the mouse.
Hey, man. You ready?
Okay.
And
yeah.
Yeah.
moment of truth. Terrible word. Who's
Okay.
said
We
that?
got an E. We got an E.
Because Sherlock Holmes says,
E is the
y'all
most
haven't been paying
common.
attention. Yes.
E is the most common used vowel.
There you go.
Come on, guys. Where have you been? I'm with you, man.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm
Thank
with you.
Thank you, Wild Will.
Wow,
problem.
All right. So what is the next word?
So E is in it,
Peace.
but
no.
it's not at the end.
Alien.
No, because there's no A.
No, yeah.
Maybe 7. No, there's no S. Just kidding.
Come on, chat.
We need an E.
Come on, chat. Enter.
E.
Enter.
That could work.
All
There's 2
right.
E's. Oh, we could try it. You want to try that?
Let's see if it will. It'll tell us if. No.
Oh,
E-
sorry.
yeah.
I can see the.
E-N-T-E-R.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay,
All
so there
right,
are
there's two
though.
E's. Okay.
So the two E's have got to be together.
Yeah, the second and the third letter.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not in the first one.
So
It's not the first letter.
what could that be?
What? Let's see.
Something E something something.
Yeah.
Blank E blank blank.
Like so, it could be a B. B. Tur. Beep. Beep. Beep.
Has two
Beep.
E's together, but it doesn't have a T.
It doesn't have. Oh, that's right. It doesn't have a P. F. Feed.
Feels, but no S. No.
Feed. F. A. B. C,
Someone smart will figure it out.
D.
Let's hope.
Someone smart.
Smarter than me.
Where's Sammy?
R. E. E. There's no. Is there a D?
It can't be bleep
No.
for the record.
There's no
Someone
P.
says the play this morning and start with W.
Oh,
Who's what?
we can't be cheating. We can't be cheating. None of this. Now we know the W, and that's it.
Yes.
W is the first
But
letter.
not because the E's in the wrong place.
It's got to be weeds.
It,
Weeds?
No. No.
No,
S.
Pastor Leslie's saying wheel.
it can't be because there's no
It
E
can
in
be.
the fourth spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The E's has to be
It's got to be second, third.
the second.
And if the first letter is W, so it's W E E.
T H Weath. No,
Wait, why can't it? Oh, okay. You're right. You're
it
right.
can't be Weath. Oh. Can't be Weeze.
No, Leslie says no. It's what? Oh no. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Weeks? Oh, weeks.
No, there's no S.
S.
Wheeled.
You said it's not weeps. Weeps.
No, there's no P or
Weeks.
S.
Someone would say
No
weeks.
S. Wheeled.
Weeks.
There's no
Is that a
S.
word?
Weeks.
W E
Yeah,
E L
there's
D.
no S in it.
Oh, there's no S.
Healy.
Healy.
I'm not. Healy.
Impressive. It even says impressive.
Wow.
But we can't count it. I almost have to give us our first fail on that one.
Yep, I agree.
First time we've had help.
No,
Right.
we've had plenty of help before.
Have we?
Someone's given us the answer multiple times in multiple weeks.
Who, you?
No, I would not. I would never do that.
Well, we would have got it.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that I have ever lost at this game.
Come on.
Ross, don't rain on my parade.
I would never.
All right. This is the last game, folks. Game night, the week after Easter.
They say it's froze, guys.
Oh,
What froze?
Oh, it came back?
just reload, guys. You got this. I believe in you.
We're back.
It's your internet.
Are we back on?
Yeah.
The word was weedy. Like you eat your Wheaties.
Looks good to me.
Oh, the combination.
All right. So this one we got to, is it up on the screen?
Yes,
the
I
four?
see it.
Okay.
Yep.
So we got to come up with a group of four.
Foxy goldfish.
Let me see if I can.
Massage. Whoa,
Ruffle.
whoa, whoa.
Those are
What are you
chips.
doing?
There you go.
What else is a chip?
Oh, okay. I actually, this Taki.
Yeah. Goldfish. Ruffle.
Tucky.
Ruffle.
Oh, where's Ruffle? Oh, Ruffle.
Goldfish.
Goldfish.
Combo.
Combo. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
They're types of snacks.
No?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes.
Oh, we got
Come
the
on.
blue. Okay.
Come on. I got you. I'm here with you, man.
Yes.
Minus equals.
What?
What's a tuft? What's a
Percent.
tuft and a thatch?
So you would probably put percent equals minus and times.
Okay. So Natasha said percent minus
Natasha might be the best at this.
times
times
and equals.
and equals. All
This
right.
works.
Gotcha.
Natasha
Come
knows
on.
all.
Way to go, Natasha.
Calculator bottom.
I mean, I said it too.
Nah,
That's
Come
okay.
No, but Natasha always answers with confidence. I've seen her.
I've never answered anything with more confidence than snacks. I promise you.
Well, yeah, you got the blue one. You're good, but
What do you
you're not
think?
always here. Natasha's always here.
What's a tuft?
I have no idea. What's a thatch?
Like a thatch roof?
I don't know enough.
Shock is a therapy. Massage is a therapy. Is tuft a therapy? I don't think
think
meatball's
so.
a therapy.
No. So I put meatball fish, chef, and then I don't know what
And
tuft
tuft,
means.
maybe.
Or lock.
Gosh.
Chef, you're saying chef, fish, meatball.
And another,
Okay.
Do you think tuft? Let's. Is that a food?
I don't know what
No, it's not. You can read. You can read.
A tuft is a small cluster or bunch of something typically soft and flexible like hair, feathers, or grass.
We're not cheating, by the way. We're just looking up for clarification.
Yes.
To understand.
Yeah.
Oh, Pastor Matt said Pastor Danny said thatch is a food then. He put it like that. Chef, fish.
Meatball and thatch.
All right.
All right.
Chef,
Meatball.
meatball,
Thatch and fish.
fish. All right.
Let's see.
No.
Oh, one away.
Pastor
What do they have
Danny.
there? Let's leave those selected so we can look at it because we know that 3 of them are correct.
Tough, they said.
Instead of
The same thing, but with tough.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that means tough
Okay,
and
let's-
thatch are together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a guarantee that those two are
And
together.
shock and massage.
Which one?
Shock, massage, tough, and thatch.
Shock, massage. What else?
Thatch and tough.
No,
Okay.
No.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Just one. Okay.
You guys are stressing
Wait,
out Giuseppe. I need y'all to.
No, I don't know why.
Let's bring it together, please.
Shock therapy, massage therapy,
Oh, sorry.
lock.
Now I'm confused. We did too much clicking.
Okay. We have just one shot.
Pastor Dan is
last
just
one.
guessing
Yeah,
in the
wasted.
chat, man.
One shot, guys.
One opportunity.
We gotta make this count.
Okay, your wife is saying chef, meatball, thatch, and fish.
Did we do that one already?
I
thought we
think I think we did that. Yeah.
Well, it'll tell us if we tried once, won't it?
Yeah, it does say that. So if you wanna, I feel like we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
We
just
did this,
written
yeah,
in
we
a
did
different
it.
order.
Yeah, we did that, guys.
Yeah, we did it.
And now again, don't do it again.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
This is hard. Chef, meatball, fish, and lock.
Why not?
Why lock?
Well,
I need some proof or evidence or reasoning
Shock therapy, massage.
before we waste
Oh,
this.
gosh.
Guys.
and if that was that, then that would leave us with what for the other one?
That's something. to
Shock.
think about.
Massage, shock,
Tuft and thatch.
tough, and thatch. And we did tough and thatch. Yeah,
Have we done shock, massage, tough, and thatch?
together. Yeah, we did.
We did. No, I wanna go. Just
Okay,
You wanna
then-
see what we?
Then
Have.
those can't be. Then it can't be the other one. Okay, leave them lit for a minute. Just leave it. No, leave them on.
Yeah. And we know that 3 of them are right.
Chef, meatball, fish, and massage.
What?
What?
Somebody says chef, meatball, fish, and massage.
Chef, meatball,
Meatball.
fish, and massage.
So you massage.
Natasha says switch chef for massage. We were one away.
All right, chef.
Chef, like this.
Wait,
Yeah.
Natasha, are you saying in this bunch, like this is the 4 you want selected?
This is win or lose.
This
right
was
here.
a radio show. We
only
just
have-
call her in.
We only have one left.
Let's call it.
We should do
Phone a
this.
friend.
Hit it. Submit.
All right. Okay.
We're winning
Oh.
or losing.
All right. Close your eyes, guys. All right. Oh,
Amounts of hair. A lock of hair. A shock of hair.
A Swedish. The lack of a Swedish. A Swedish massage. A Swedish.
First time we lost.
Wow.
Disgusting.
That's terrible.
A lot of help
distraught.
you guys were in the chat.
Wow.
But that's all right. You tuned in on a week after Easter.
Come on.
yes.
That's pretty impressive.
The real ones.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to thank
The
my
Gs.
producers
Thank you.
for making it happen today.
Thank you for the opportunity,
on.
Pastor.
Real claps. Come on. Thank you, guys.
And since we had such an incredible Easter and we lost our first game ever, I
haven't
want
lost
to end our soul session with a prayer. Shall we pray?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Father, thank you for the opportunity to do life with other people. Thank you for creating us in a way that we can laugh and have fun and experience joy and happiness. I pray for anybody who might be watching today or 100 years from now that's going through a hard time. Remember the people that you've put into their lives to encourage them, the joy of a sunrise or a little baby, and just the incredible gift of life. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget, every Thursday we have a chat. No, we have a podcast.
We have a chat.
Well, you can chat if you want.
You can chat on the podcast.
That's
Yes.
true.
Yes.
Let us leave a comment. Hey, and if you ever on our live stream, on our podcast, on our soul sessions, on our leadership talks, you ever experience something that's a help to you,
Yep.
share it with somebody. It'll probably make a difference in their life as well.
Hit the bell.
It's always a lot of fun to come and hang out. And we'll see you next Sunday night at 7 o'clock on what we like to call
Live stream.
There you go.
Good night.
Awesome.